Hello, lovely viewers. You are welcome to Foka TV. This is the new month, new edition, a new episode of Talent Hands live on Foka TV. And today we find ourselves at St. Joseph Anglican Primary School Complex, and we have a surprise for you. My name is Francois Kojesiama. I'm heavily produced by Devin Jackson and Big Girls Maurice Star Girl. My sponsors are Debbie's Collection. You can call them on 0547 646913. And also Henneba Ghana Rice. And also Becky Bell Homemade Pizza. You can also call them on 054 814464. We have a short commercial break. When they come back, we start the interview.
This show is proudly brought to you by Henneba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
You are welcome back to Foka TV. My name is Francois Kojesiama, and I'm heavily produced by Devin Jackson and also Big Girls Maurice Star Girl. As we're going, I told you that we have a surprise interview for you today on this show, and our surprise is a sensational female artist that you've been talking about. If you are very vibrant on social media, that is Facebook, YouTube, and all the social media, you'll be getting access to this particular girl. She's been trending for some time now. People have been talking about her, and we took it upon ourselves that today we're gonna interview her, get closer to her, speak to her, and let's get to know her better. So join me, let's welcome Renee, Gwen, Cody, live on Foka TV. Renee, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Today we've come to your school.
Yes.
Hope everything is fine.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Let's hear from you. People are talking about you. You've been training. That is why we've researched for you just to come and interview you today. I know you are in school, but we've been here to interview you. When did you discover your talent?
I discovered it when my dad once took me to the studio.
Okay.
Yes, and I was doing a jingle for my studio producer.
Okay.
And then we were like, let's start up with music.
Okay.
And that's where I got it from.
Okay. So that day you just did a freestyle or you recorded a song?
Yes, I just did a freestyle and then we took it up from there.
Okay. At your age, you're a student going to school and coping with music. How are you going to link these two, music, education?
To me, I know with the help of my dad, everything would be perfect.
Okay.
It would be perfect for me.
Okay. Because there's a perception that most people with talent, footballers, musicians, and other people, are not academically good. What's your view on it? Are you academically good, and what do you have to say about that perception?
For me, I balance both.
Okay.
I don't do what I have to do on a different time. I always have time. I do my stuff.
Okay.
Yes. So when it's time for learning, I do it. When it's time for music, my dad helps me do that too.
Okay.
Yes.
So most of your songs is written by you, right?
And my dad.
Okay, so it's a combination of dad and daughter's collaboration. Oh, okay. And finally, I wanted to ask you about this before we go for a break. You are a student and also a musician. How do you cope with your colleagues in school and also the outside friends after school?
In school and outside, it's just a normal vibe with them.
Okay.
You don't do anything, somebody will complain. You just have to be on the right path.
Okay.
Yeah, with your friends.
Okay, you see, down here locally, people have a perception. If you are very, very talented or if you know how to do something, you are tagged as too known person. Do your friends sometimes discriminate that lightness because you've been singing and because you are popular? So do they try to discriminate?
You can't do that in front of, maybe behind they do talk the stuff, but you can't do that in front of me. Because I wouldn't fight my dad. I'll just go tell my dad.
Okay. So most of your colleagues have been doing that at the blind side of you.
Yes, please.
Okay. He will take a quick commercial break. When they come and we continue from there. You're welcome back from that quick commercial break. We are having a chit chat with Litenurse live on Foka TV. Litenurse, let's take you back. Where were you born?
I was born at Akosombo.
Akosombo.
Yes.
But your mom and dad are from where?
My dad is from Dodo.
Wow, okay.
My mom is from Osudoku.
Osudoku.
Yes.
Meaning, roughly you're a Gan, right?
Yes, please.
Oh, no Gan.
Yes, please.
Oh, no Gan.
Yes,
Oh, wow. Okay, so what's your Gan name? Are you Akwele or Akoko?
Doyo.
Doyo.
Yes.
Wow. Please. Okay. Being a musician and at a very tender age, how do you cope with your friends, especially when they come to school, and if there's a variety show in school or there's something, how do you cope with them?
Especially when we have entertainment, we do gather around to have some fun with music. Okay. We play music, then we have some fun with it. We dance, make stuff to make the thing active.
Yeah.
So we sometimes have to do some freestyle for them to know you are an upcoming artist. Okay. So they, in case you get there, they get to know you from like
that angle.
Yes.
Okay. So talking about freestyle, can you give us a freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's go.
I go buy you house, I go buy you car, Ninina, a guy man talk. Men of today, if you call themselves, they are better and say of. You promise me car, where you promise me house. See idea, will say pause. Bari, imba kabari ba, walai kabari, banza.
Wow. This is bass, man. Let's wow. Let's look at the genre that you are doing. Are you doing Afro pop, rap, dancehall, or you're a versatile artist?
Now I do Afrobeat.
You do Afrobeat?
Yes,
okay.
Please. But it's not that I do Afrobeat doesn't mean I don't do other genres.
Okay.
I can, but for now I do Afrobeat.
Okay.
Yes,
so
please.
Let's look at the music industry. Which lady do you pick as your mentor? Who do you want to become like in your next future? Nicki Minaj. Wow, not I really like your vehement, strength, because you are not even targeting locally. You are not even targeting local. That's very, very nice. So let's come locally. Which of the female artists do you think you admire or she really inspires you to do music?
I would
locally.
Say the late Ebony.
The late Ebony.
Yes, please. I like her song. Sometimes when you listen to her song, it gives you more like
inspiration.
Yes. Okay. To like you sometimes get worse, like understand what she says. Okay. So I would choose the late Ebony.
Okay. So what do you do at your leisure time?
I sometimes do music with my dad.
Okay.
We rehearse at home.
Okay. As a young musician, do you love listening to music, or the talent is there, so you just go to the studio and record?
I like listening to music. Okay.
What type of music do you like listening to?
Any.
Okay.
Any music, gospel, Afrobeat. Okay. Afro pop, dancehall. I also like listening to dancehall music because reggae dancehall and dancehall, because they also inspires you much. Okay. Yes, so I listen to every music. Okay.
We have a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the number of songs that you've recorded and the number of stage that you've shared so far. So stay with us. Welcome back from that quick commercial break. We are continuing with the interview. Lightness, you were mentioning your dad's name. He has been helping write songs. He even went to the studio with you. Everything your dad is. Your dad a musician, a sound engineer, a blogger. What work does your dad do?
He's a musician.
He's a musician.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. And he's still doing music?
Yes, but for now he has just shifted the attention on me.
Oh, okay. So
for me.
He's a musician, a rapper.
Yes, please.
And he realized his daughter has the talent. So let me use my popularity and my fame to push my daughter.
Yes,
wow. What a father. So how many songs have you recorded so far?
Two
recorded songs?
Yes, please. And others were like written freestyles.
Okay. And how many written freestyles do you have?
Over 20.
Over 20. Wow.
Yes, please.
You started music professionally close to about 2 years now, and you have more than 20 freestyle written down.
Yes.
Wow. The last question is about people, bloggers, presenters, and other people giving you a name that you've not taken or you've not chosen upon yourself. The youngest female artist in Ghana now.
Yes.
You know, we had the youngest male ones come in and, you know, but they are giving you the title the youngest female ever. How do you take that pressure?
To me, I would take it as a normal thing.
Okay.
Because my dad always says, you turn shit to sugar.
Wow.
As in, you turn the
Disgrace to
pressure,
grace?
the force and disgrace to another opportunity that no one has ever gotten.
So it's not going to be like there's going to be a pressure on you?
No.
Wow. Okay. So let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we continue with our
Lightness.
Okay.
Renee Lightness or Lightness is my stage name.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So you were saying something about you having a studio session with your dad and you started singing. That's where you discovered your talent,
Yes,
right?
Please.
Okay. So let's start from you being a child, going to the studio, learning at the same time, recording songs. How do you cope with those things?
It's not easy, but sometimes you have to manage.
Okay.
It's not easy. So I force myself to get into both.
Okay.
Doing with the singing and with studies.
Okay.
So you have to force yourself in it. Even though like it's hard, you just have to. Okay. You have no choice. I want to do it. And I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So does it really affect your academics?
No.
Doesn't really affect your academics.
Really.
You know, one thing that and one perception that Ghanaians and most people have is if you are very, very talented, being a musician, a footballer, whoever you are not academically good.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Yes, it's not true.
So with you,
it's let's say it's your choice. If you put much concentration on music, then academically you are lost.
Okay.
So you just have to balance it.
Okay.
Then do both.
Okay. So let's pick it from another angle. You are doing well academically and you are also doing well musically. As a young girl, on record, as far as you are concerned, and other bloggers and other top musicians, producers are concerned, you are the youngest female artist as at now. Looking at your age, and we already have challenge in the industry already concerning the female artists not dominating. That perception, and you also having that credit as the youngest female artist, how do you connect these two? Do you think in the near future you are going to change that trend or it's going to affect you?
It's not going to affect me if I put more hard work and effort. I'm going to reach to the top. Okay. So the key word is hard work and more effort.
Okay.
That's it.
The key word is hard work. We're having a quick commercial break. When you come back, we continue from there. Yeah, welcome back. Let's continue with our conversation with Lightness. Lightness, I asked you about the number of songs that you've been able to record. So far, how many songs have you been able to record?
2.
2 songs.
Yes,
and
please.
What was the title of the first one?
One was a featured music from Arabi.
Arabi, wow.
And it's Abna. It's not yet out, but it's
a song.
Recorded.
It's a song for Arabi, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
And the second one is Guy Man Talk.
Okay, Guy Man Talk.
Yeah.
And that one is your personal song?
Yes, please.
Okay. Have you released it yet? Or?
No, it's about to be released.
Okay.
Yes,
and
please.
How? When did you record that song?
That was early this year.
Early this year?
Yes, please.
And what really inspired you to write that song? Were you the one who wrote the song the first
I wrote
place?
that music with my daddy.
Okay. Is your dad a musician or?
He wanted to be a musician.
Okay.
So I took that from him.
From him
to continue the journey he didn't finish.
Wow.
Yes, please.
So you wrote that song with your dad?
Yes, please.
So the inspiration is a combined inspiration?
Yes, please.
Right from your dad to you. Wow. So let's pick it from the 2 songs that you'll be able to do. Have you been able to perform on a big platform that you feel that, Charlie, I'm a very young girl, but I've gotten the stage?
Yes, please. Once at Monte Carlo.
Wow, Monte Carlo.
Yes, please.
Okay. And which event was that?
Pardon me?
Which event was that?
It was a birthday bash.
Birthday bash.
Of DJ Flavor.
Okay.
And I had to do some. I just took the mic to do some freestyle.
Wow.
And my dad also did. He introduced me on the stage, and I continued with it.
Oh, okay. And how was the feeling like? You being a young girl sharing stage with big guys, you know?
At first, I was nervous, but I just had. My dad was like, I should just try it.
Okay. Was that your first time on stage?
Yes, please.
Okay. From there, have you been able to perform on any other stage?
Not yet.
Okay. What about school?
School once.
Is it? How did it come about? Was it entertainment?
We were doing aerobics.
Oh, okay.
And the master was holding the mic, and they were all shouting my name to be like, give us freestyle. Okay. So I went for the mic and gave them one freestyle.
Oh, okay.
And I went off.
Okay. So how do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself to be ahead, like to improve, to be a bigger artist, a young, bigger artist.
Okay.
In history, like in history.
Okay, so how old are you now?
I'm 14.
14 years. Yes. So let's say 5 years from now you'll be 19 years.
Yes.
And you want to be very big and huge in Ghana.
Yes, please. Not in Ghana.
In the world?
In the world.
Wow. So let me ask you this question so that after this break, then we wrap up everything. The question is, as you having the tag as the youngest female artist currently in Ghana, do you think there will be a pressure on you to impress, or do you think it's the fans that are giving you that name? You've not taken that name upon yourself.
I see. My dad gave me that name.
Okay.
As Lightness, because I also do stage lighting.
Okay. I'm even talking about there is a name that is not part of you. Aside the Lightness.
Yeah.
Some bloggers and some media people call you the youngest female artist. And I'm asking that particular name that you didn't choose for yourself.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with it? Or is it going to bring a pressure on you that, hey, Charlie, I need to impress these people that I'm the youngest female artist?
I would say it's both.
Okay, how?
One, I like it.
Okay.
Two, the pressure is going to help me put effort in it with the help of my family.
Okay.
Put pressure, effort, energy in it to get to the top.
Okay.
For everybody to know me as continuously youngest female artist in Ghana.
So, based on what you are saying, if the pressure is coming, Ghanaians, when we start mounting pressure on you, the shows will be coming.
Yes.
The featuring will be coming. The events will be coming.
Yes.
How are you going to cope that with education?
My dad will help me.
Okay.
He will help me.
Your dad could help you, but I don't think your dad could take your book and read for you. How is it going to be?
Yes. So I'll manage. I'll balance them.
Okay.
And do learning, and also at the same time do the singing as well.
Okay. So we are taking a commercial break. When we come back, we wrap up everything. So okay, let's take it from there.
Okay.
What message do you have for them?
I want to tell them that I love them so much.
Okay.
We also appreciate the hard work.
Okay.
And I also want to tell them they should keep supporting the female artists also, because even if it's 60-40, it's okay. So it doesn't look like the females doesn't work hard, and it's only the male. It's really bad. So that's the message I have for you guys. Thank you.
So do you have any acknowledgments, people who have helped you so far in the journey that you love to thank them? You can take this opportunity to thank them.
Thank you, Arabi, for making me have more ideas on recording. Thank you, Makes, my dad, my mom, everybody.
You didn't mention their names. Mention it.
Okay. So Makes Studios, Raid Kenya, and Rans Makeover. Thank you all for supporting me.
Okay. So our next interview is gonna be up close. We're just gonna see if you shoot more music videos and other things. So your last word, do you have anything else to say apart from all the questions that I've asked you? Do you have any personal thing that's on your heart that you want your fans and people out there to know? You have the platform.
First of all, shout outs to everybody, and to my fans, just keep it on hard work.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So your social media handles, in case someone wants to follow
On IG is Renee Lightness, Twitter Lightness, Facebook Renee Lightness, and on YouTube everywhere Renee Lightness.
Okay. All right. So this is where we draw the curtains down for today's episode of the show. My name is Kody. You can call me Foka, and I'm heavily produced by Jackson and also Big Girls Mori Star Girl. The whole crew was here. We thank the boss PI. He was the mastermind behind everything. He was the mastermind behind everything today. He just arranged. You know, we are in your school, right? We are in your school. And it's not easy just driving all the way to somebody's school just to interview him, you know, but the boss PI, no wonder he's the boss and the PI. So this is where we end the show. God willing, next week we're gonna continue with another episode and another artist. Stay glued and subscribe to Foka TV. Bye-bye.